One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defense. But the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And the Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Nittany Lions are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. While taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Making people miss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Finding some room at the 25. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He tripped the force and is still going. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Sticking with the running game. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Ball handed off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
This running back just not be denied on this run, and as a defender, that's what happens if you don't wrap up a ball carrier. Big plays can break open like this.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
I'm getting set up. It's a first down play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here Here comes that LSU offense back. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here comes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Thrown down after that running play.